on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're actually going to be debadging the BMW 435. This is something I've considered doing for a little while now. I've kind of been a little hesitant. There's a reason for that, and I'll actually talk about it a little later in the video. But I finally just decided to do it. So what we're going to do is head over to a spot where I can actually plug in a heat gun, because we're going to be using one of those today, especially considering how cold it is outside. And then yeah, we'll debadge the car. It should be pretty easy and pretty simple. But anyways, let's just drive over there right now. Alright guys, so we just pulled up. Let me step out of the car, show you the badges that I'm actually going to be taking off, and then let me show you how I'm going to be doing it. So just like most people when they do it, we're going to be removing the badges on the back. So the main one is the xDrive badge. Then obviously we have the 435 badge over here, which honestly I don't mind as much. It's really the xDrive one that bothers me more. I just think it's kind of bulky and ugly. But regardless, we're going to be removing both of them. So I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but it's the internet, so I'll say it regardless. The reason why I'm doing this is not to hide the fact that this is a 435. I love the fact that it's 435. I'm very proud of it. But I'm doing it just for a cleaner look on the car, a more simplistic look on it. Obviously, even with the badges off, this does not look like an M4. And of course, if you're familiar with BMWs, you'll still be able to tell by the bumper and the rear over here, the fender, and then also the front bumper. And then overall, guys, the M4 is obviously just much wider than this car. So yeah, it's still not gonna look like an M4. I'll never put M4 badges or M4 bumpers on it. Maybe the M4 fenders, because those look really good, but that's probably about it. So yeah, I'm not doing this to hide it, just doing it for the look. So anyways, with that said, the way I'm gonna be doing this is using this heat gun. Yes, I finally invested in a heat gun rather than just using my wife's hair dryer. So first we're gonna hit it with the heat gun. Now if you guys didn't know already, the whole point of this is to basically loosen up the adhesive. Heat makes adhesive looser, and today is a kind of colder day. This is gonna help a lot when removing the badges. You probably can get away with removing them without heating it up, but I think it's gonna be tougher. But yeah, totally up to you guys. Then we're actually gonna be using this like fishing cable over here, kind of using it like floss, getting behind the badges and taking them off. And then lastly, I have a fresh microfiber cloth over here, as well as just some normal rubbing alcohol. And that of course is to clean up any adhesive afterwards. If you guys do want any of this stuff, I will leave some Amazon links down in the description below. This obviously you can just pick up from like CVS or Walgreens. That's what I did. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got the badge off, which was good, but it seems like a lot more adhesive stayed on the car than I anticipated. So obviously we can't just wipe that off with a microfiber cloth. What I'm thinking about doing is using like a plastic scraper tool and then basically just like scraping it off. But for now though, let me see if I can just take off the 435 badge and then just do the cleaning all at once, and we'll go from there. Alright, so as you saw, that one came off super easy. Obviously because it's not just one big badge, it's a whole bunch of little ones. But still, same issue though, we have a whole bunch of adhesive here. So we can probably like scratch it off. As you guys can see, like it comes off pretty easily. But I just want to see if I can maybe get like a scraper tool or something like that. A plastic one, of course. Basically something that won't scratch up the car. But honestly, right now, guys, it looks like it's about to rain soon. So we might have to pick this up tomorrow, but that's totally fine. At least we got the badges off. Now it's just a matter of cleaning it up. I'll see if I can find like a plastic scraper tool right now. If I can't, we'll just do this tomorrow. If I can find it, we'll see how the weather is like and we'll go from there. But I'll keep you guys posted and you'll see what happens in the next clip. Alright guys, so as you can see, it ended up raining. So I had to wait for it to stop, but what I ended up doing, guys, is I actually heated up the adhesive that was already still on the car. And then while it was soft, I actually just like rubbed it off with my finger. If you're gonna do the same thing, just make sure you don't burn yourself, because I almost did. So most of it is off now, so we're just gonna try to rub it with that rubbing alcohol and the microfiber cloth. Also, same thing on this side as well. Not as good as the other side, but still. So yeah, let's see if we can clean this off.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so about like after 10 minutes of hardcore cleaning, it is gone on both sides. I think I did a pretty good job cleaning it up, Hopefully there's nothing left over. The car definitely needs a good wash after the rain now anyways, so, but I think I got most of it. So just kind of like taking a step back, honestly, I actually really like the way it looks. It looks so much cleaner. I think it could have been possible to keep the 435 badge and maybe just paint it black. That X-Drive badge definitely had to go. Yeah, the rear end definitely looks a lot better, especially now with that diffuser down there and then also the GTS taillights. It looks clean, I like it. So again guys, I did not do this to hide the fact that this is a 435. Obviously everyone knows it is. I just wanted a cleaner look. Yeah, overall pretty easy process. Obviously the weather kind of got in the way a little bit. I'd say maybe instead of like the rubbing alcohol, if you guys want to use like Goo Gone or Goof Off, I just don't know how abrasive it would be for the paint, but I felt like the rubbing alcohol just wasn't doing too much. So if you guys want to try something else, like by all means. But anyways guys, with that said, that pretty much wraps up this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, make sure you drop me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. And then lastly, if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.